This is Randy.
And this is Melanie.
And today we're going to talk about Community, Season 6, Episode 12, Wedding Videography. Spoilers.
Yeah.
There actually is spoiler for this episode.
Yes. Also known as the incest episode.
The group attends Garrett's wedding while Abed films it for a new documentary. Yeah, so Garrett basically, in a really awkward way, proposes to this girl in Jeff's law class. And Abed is filming it because Garrett had asked him to film the proposal. And then keeps filming.
But he wasn't filming the wedding. He was filming his group.
Yeah, he was filming the group and how they react.
I don't know.
Listen, okay, this episode made me laugh a couple times, but I think this episode's a mess.
Oh, yeah.
It felt, the timing, like the pacing was really weird.
Mm-hmm.
It just felt all kinds of off. There was some fun character stuff, and like I said, I laughed a couple times. I don't remember you laughing. I think I remember you laughing once, but it just felt like a mess to me. For example, what I was going to say was Abed keeps filming for whatever reason, and Jeff asks him why he's still filming, and he said that Jeff had a look on his face. And he kind of did have a look on his face while Garrett was proposing. And then, like, that seemed like it might be something. They were leading somewhere, like maybe we were going to get, like, a little Jeff story.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing.
Yeah.
It didn't lead anywhere other than Abed's just going to keep filming the group. They make a point to all get ready at Annie and Abed's house, and Britta's house, I guess, at this point, for the wedding, so that Abed could film it and have, like, preparing for wedding footage. And then they go to the wedding, and they're their usual...
They're, like, self-centered and oblivious to everything else.
Yeah, and intrusive, and yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then they get called out on it, which was fun.
Yeah. And
then they make a point to like separate and be the best wedding guest possible, and of course eventually have a big impact on the reception. Like I said, there's a lot of little things in here I enjoyed, but I don't really know what to say. I can't explain why it felt so off, but it was really a weird episode, I think.
It was a weird episode. One of the things that I disliked, I know for sure, was the whole getting ready and going thing. Seemed really forced and unnatural, the whole thing.
Yeah.
If not Annie, then for sure Frankie are anal enough that they would know what time they need to be there.
Yeah, that's true.
So the whole situation is unrealistic to me.
The scene that closes the episode out about the incest, and I wrote this episode and all this, like, in concept is funny, but it just, I don't know, didn't work for me.
Maybe you are just sensitive about incest.
I'm not sensitive about incest. I was
kidding.
I'm sensitive about a episode that feels like a full episode, and it feels like it's happening for a reason. And Dan Harmon is, like, extremely obsessed with 3-act structures and storytelling structure. Mm-hmm. And usually the Community episodes are paced really well, and this is not. Technically, the 3-act structure is there, but it doesn't matter. It's just all. This episode's a mess.
There were a few things I liked. They went too far with it, but I liked the Tashnik addiction to encouraging white people.
You just keep doing what you're doing. That was very funny. And I think beyond that first weird bit with Jeff and Abed, I think Jeff was fun in this episode.
Yeah, because
he got to be self-centered, and he even said,
Oh, he said, I love my job. He's like, wait, I'm not working. I love myself.
Yeah, that was great. Actually, this might be one of the episodes that's felt the most off to me. Oh, and then at the end where, like, things have kind of resolved and people are dancing and the whole group is, like, hugging each other and, like, slow dancing. Just stupid.
It was stupid.
Stupid.
Like we were saying, there's a few good moments that are basically entirely character-based. Mm-hmm. But other than that, this episode is weird. That's our review for the...
yeah. There's some funny stuff. Otherwise, it's weird.
It's not one of my favorites for sure, but I don't feel as much animosity towards it as I have towards some other episodes. So that's interesting also.
Really?
Yeah.
Even though I think this made me laugh more than a couple other episodes, mm-hmm. I think this is so at this moment my least favorite of the season because it felt so off. Oh, never mind. The inmates on the iPads episode. Never mind. That was, I think, the worst of the season.
I didn't really care for the grifting one myself, but we've got a couple more to go still. Let's wait and see.
I think we have one more to go.
Oh, only one?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's it for our community review this week. Hopefully next week will be better. If you like this video, click like.
And subscribe. And don't forget to visit us on grolixpodcast.com for our comic podcast.
Yep, we got a new podcast episode coming up next week, or in a couple days from now, actually. And then that'll be up on here on the YouTube channel shortly, in which we talk about comic books and more TV show stuff. So hang around, check that out. And let us know, I feel bad, this is kind of a bummer of a review, but let us know in the comments what you think of this episode or your thoughts on the season so far. We've been getting a couple comments on the last several of our reviews, and we enjoy those quite a bit. Also, this was a suggestion in the comments on the episode, maybe the last episode or the episode before the review that we did. After the season's over, we'll do like a our top favorite community episodes or moments of all community time.
Best of the worst? No, I'm sorry.
That's a different channel.
Just kidding.
It's a different channel.
Thanks. Goodbye.
Goodbye.